Hello and welcome to the Dark Moon, New Moon in Aquarius meditation for February 11th, 12th, 2021. So there are many planets in Aquarius at this dark moon, and the Aquarian energy will be very strong. Lots of new ideas, inspirations, messages from above. It's very airy. So luckily we also have at this new moon the beginning of the Chinese New Year, which goes for a whole year, and it's in the sign of the metal ox. So I feel this is like some really beautiful solid foundation, the hard-working, grounding that Aquarian energy for us as we plant these seeds of new inspiration and new ideas and humanitarian sort of issues that come with Aquarian energy. So the goddess from the journal, for every dark moon and full moon there's a meditation, and I have the goddess Nut. She's an Egyptian goddess and she covers the night sky. You can see the stars in her body. So every night she swallows the sun and it journeys through her body, and that's why you see the darkness, and she holds the four corners of the earth. And it sort of flows on from our last full moon meditation where we were working with the goddess Isis, also an Egyptian goddess, and I'm going to continue that meditation from the beautiful imagery of sitting on a throne made up of all the elements of nature, and then we will reach out to the night sky. So I guess the meditations are a way of embodying and really feeling the universe within you and connecting to nature and understanding each lunar cycle through your own body wisdom. We hear the astrologers giving us all the information, which is really great and practical for our minds, but to embody it and sense into the messages within your womb, your hara, and journeying with it that way. So this is a much more feminine-based approach to understanding and reweaving stories and of what each new cycle, lunar cycle, is telling you for your own personal journey, because we're all different, and depending where your planets are in your chart, you'll be affected differently as well. So we also have, just after this new moon, we have Venus, who is going to go into the underworld until the beginning of May. So that means she has been a morning star for about 9 months, and now she's going down into the underworld. She'll disappear, and then she'll reappear again in May as the evening star. So this is that descent into the underworld. And the way I'm feeling that is we're planting these Aquarian seeds, so these inspirations we're receiving, and we're planting them into the ground, into our wombs, down into the earth, and it's being taken care of by Venus. She's doing her magic. She's journeying in the underworld as well. And this is where the magic happens, in the underworld. Venus is being reborn. So it's like she's caretaking for part of that time our seeds, which all the miracles that happen that we can't even see when we plant our seeds. When seeds are planted in the ground, there's so much happening within the seed itself which isn't completely visible until it starts to shake and crack open. So this new moon in Aquarius, I feel it's not just for this one lunar cycle, this 1 month, but it sort of flavours the next 6 months, because we have this dark moon, new moon in Aquarius now, but when the moon is full in Aquarius, So 6 months from now, and there's actually 2 full moons in Aquarius in July and August. I feel this will be that we'll really be sensing and feeling and seeing the illumination of the seeds that we plant now. And it's sort of that surrendering to it, the unknown mystery of life, and just trusting that with our intentions that life has its own way of unfolding. So we'll start with the meditation. So close your eyes and just taking in everything I've said and then just letting it all go, because this will be your own experience within your own body. So closing your eyes, feeling the solidness of your body upon the earth now, sitting on the chair or wherever you are, and just bringing your awareness to the ebbs and flows of the energy within your body, within your feet and your legs, and just softening your belly, allowing it to be soft. Bringing your awareness to your heart. You may be able to sense that your heart beating. And just noticing your breath coming in and out. And with each out breath, you're relaxing more and more into this moment in time, knowing that you will be going on a guided meditation to receive inspiration for planting the seeds at this Aquarian dark moon. So I'd like you to find yourself again in the ancient lands of Egypt, feeling the desert sand between your toes, and knowing that you're returning to this temple you visited last full moon, when the moon was full in Leo. As you walk up to this temple, you notice the solid walls and the hieroglyphs. As you step inside, you notice that the roof is open and you can see the night sky. And you say hello to Nut, the Egyptian goddess of the night sky. As you walk to the center of the temple, you see your throne, the throne that was made on the full moon from all the elements of the earth and the rocks and the trees. See how they have woven together and created your throne for you to revisit now as you walk up to it and take your seat, recline, or stand and dance upon. As you reclaim your queendom, your kingdom, feeling the energy of the earth below you and all the elemental forces that have woven together to create this sacred power spot that awakens your divinity. So just stand here a moment and feel it seeping from the earth into your bones, awakening your DNA, igniting the sacred flame in your womb, in your hara, in your heart, and in your third eye. And as you look above into the night sky, you just contemplate the mystery of the darkness, of the spaces in between the stars. as we invoke Nut, the celestial goddess, to gently open our awareness to the infinite potential of all creation, to allow us to see and understand new ways of being, so that we may inspire others at this dawning of a new age. And just noticing Nut, the Lady of the Stars, and how the darkness of her celestial body arches across the earth, with the tips of her hands and her feet holding the 4 directions. And for a moment, imagine how your ancestors would have regarded the night sky, filled with wonder and making up magical stories around the fires. And there's one star that seems to be calling your name. Allow this starlight to wash it over and through you, like a waterfall of light over the front and the back of your body, cascading, clearing away all the old debris, anything that is not in resonance with your pure divine light and inspiration. And it washes down through the center of your being, through your face and your torso, your arms and your legs. And this starlight ignites seeds of divine inspiration in your mind, in your third eye, as it spirals down into your heart, wakening up and enlivening divine seeds of inspiration in your heart, and then spiraling down into your womb or your hara, awakening, inspiring light seeds within this space too. And just imagine how all the stars in the sky could mirror the magic in your body, feeling the stars being activated within every cell, and how the stars could actually mirror the crystals within the earth. So as above, so below. And imagine how would it be for heaven and earth to make love within you, spiraling galaxies. Feeling these ecstatic vibrations like shining diamonds. Imagine the galactic center of our spiral galaxy within your womb space, within your hara. Swirling around and around. What seeds of potential in this dark moon wish to be planted here within this space, within this void of potential? Just feeling and knowing that they are, with your intention, whether you know what they are or not. It is so. As you are willing co-creator between heaven and earth to birth this new earth. We are the mothers and the fathers birthing the energy of this new earth. I'll leave you here for a moment to dance and weave and co-create, or open to receive more inspiration for this lunar cycle, or for the 6 months ahead, or for this whole new Aquarian era. And we give thanks now to the starry goddess Newt for her blessings. And we are open to receive more inspiration over the next month and 6 months of how we can become the co-creators of the new earth. We are the gods and the goddesses, the priests and the priestesses of the new earth. As you step down from the throne, you give thanks, make your way out of the temple, feeling the sand again between your feet, taking some breaths to come back into this present day awareness, knowing that you've been on a Aquarian, mystical, starry journey. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, giving your toes and fingers a wriggle. So from my heart to your heart, much love and starry blessings on this dark moon in Aquarius.